Stick with me and you'll realise why this is a terrible idea. New challenge. I have to go onto Amazon and spend £1 only, no more. The shipping does not count for the overall price, but let's see what I can get for £1. So the first item that I bought was the Funny Pockets fidget toy, worm fidget toy, century slug toy, stress relief toy, can be twisted casually, power your fun for adults and children / green. So I went for the green one because Project Path. Well, that's obviously photoshopped. It looks somewhat that looks photoshopped. All these look terribly photoshopped apart from that. Thought I'll give it a go because it's a penny. Here's a fun fact for you. This has gone up in price. This was under £1, believe it or not, but it shot up to £2.39. So hopefully I've made some sort of profit. Again, that's photoshopped. I mean, you're not going to go to school with that pen and smile like that. There's just no way, is there? Again, this is another product that just shot up in price. It was under £1 when I bought it, so it's looking good. Funny enough, I've actually had a go on one of these before. I mean, we're talking 10 to 20 years ago, probably even more so. One of my family members, I think, had one of these and I had a go, and I remember how awful these things were. Who doesn't love a good ball? You know, like a group of balls, the way you can just squeeze and stuff. I love some good balls in my hand, and I thought, well, these look fun. This pen just shouts, "Hello!" In all seriousness, if you didn't have these as a child, or like if this is not part of your childhood, you know, with the old World War II planes. Everyone wanted to Spitfire, everyone wanted one, and the ones that did have them were like the most, you know, luckiest SOBs. So I can't wait to get my hands on one of these. So this is our pen. A lot of packaging. Look at the amount of packaging, a whole bag. I suppose they expect when people buy these stuff, you buy multiple of the item, which will make sense, but I suppose they get a bit confused on like why someone would just pay for one. I thought there was something else in there. There isn't. Very big thing, big bag for just one pen. Ooh, it's got the little thing that you can pull this. I've not seen one of those in a while. I must say, this is a good pen. Like, that was such a joy. To be honest, this thing, I kind of was hoping for the most intriguing experience out of all the items. Like, with the pens I knew what I was getting into, the pen I knew. Ooh. Ooh. It has an interesting feel. Yeah, so it's very backwards and forwards. You can't do it this way. You can kind of squeeze it. I guess for a fidget toy it's okay. I don't think it's personally for me. I don't think I could watch or do something or learn something with this in my hand. Even if it's fondling or just messing around when it's stretched out, maybe something like this I would. This could be somebody's ideal toy, and like I said, for a penny, this is really good for a penny. Oh my god. The fish. Right, so it's cat versus fish. Let's see if this is better. So the eyes are quite nice. The tail's just fallen off. There's the tail of the lid. There we go. It's very light. I don't know if you can actually see the pen from the light. You can kind of see the innards of the fish. I mean, it's going to attract people's attention when you're writing with this. It's cheap plastic. The eyes I the eyes are the best thing about it. But it isn't about the eyes. It's about if it writes correctly and nicely and lovely and all the lovely jovely stuff. If they trying to think of something to write, if they... I will say this, it's not as nice as the cat. It doesn't flow as nicely. So the top one was the cat, the bottom one is the fish. If I had to decide which one I'd prefer, for looks, I prefer the fish. The fish, you can actually bend these as well, kind of flexible, so it's better as a fidget toy as well. But it isn't quite as nice as the cat. The tail though it's quite easy to remove, so I don't know how reliant it is on the tail. Talking of pens, unfortunately the multicolored like crayon stuff, the package is lost. It's not come, so I'm gonna see about getting a refund maybe or something. I know it only costs like a penny, but that's a penny gone. It's the ball, so I can't remember what colour I selected, but I think it must have been random. So I've got one black one and one yellow one. So it's two both. Almost looks like it's got an eye. It's like an eye. I don't know if I like this. It feels somewhat cheap. It looks somewhat cheap. I don't like the feel of it. I mean, I know some people. In fact, I definitely know some people who love these kind of things. But for me, it's not my cup of tea. Don't like that. Don't like that. No. Oh yes. It's a bit scrambled here, but hopefully that doesn't matter. I've not had one of these bad boys in a long ass time. I prefer these like World War II kind of look to it, but yeah, even these look. I mean, I understand why they look like this and stuff, but I much prefer the World War II ones, which I suppose you could get somewhere. And I know this one's more probably kid friendly. Is this gonna fit? I've bent the wing a bit. That's a bit fiddly. There we go. I mean, you have to admit, for like less than £1, you can't really complain. Right, let's see how far we can get this to fly. So I've passed my first challenge, which is brilliant because the first one I failed at. I've spent under £1 for all those items. But this is why I think you should not copy what I just did. 1, I didn't get one of my items. 2, a lot of it was crap. I mean, there was some really good stuff, I think. The fidget toy, the pens, maybe the balls if you're really stretching it. Those items are okay for the price. But this is the biggest reason why I think you should not do what I've just done for the channel, for this challenge. And that is buy it from Amazon. Like if you see it in a shop and it was like really, really cheap, think about it. I wouldn't say go out and buy any of these items, but think about it if it was in the shops. But as it was online, the reason why I didn't add postage to it all, or delivery, whatever you want to call it, is because I knew that might be, you know, £5-6. Oh no! For £1 worth of items, like a bag of items for £1, which, let me remind you, I didn't get that, you know, multi-stage coloured crayon crap. No. It cost me 22 quid for that. Now, if you tell me or ask me even, was all those items worth the enjoyment of £22 worth? Are you happy that you spent 23 quid altogether? I would say no. No. I'm not happy. 22 quid. And that's why it's actually the most expensive thing I've done on Project Path. It's crazy. So if you've got any other challenges that you would like me to try, then please let me know. And I'll see you soon.